This throne Supernoon on the winner side, Tachikawa coming out of the loser side. This is gonna be it for our grand finals. Get a little hype in the crowd. Yeah, that's what I want to hear. OpTic Arena grand finals, Dragon Ball. Let's do it.
And the mirror match, Tachikawa in the pink Kid Buu, Supernoon sporting the blue. Staying very aggressive, both players right now. Pretty different from the previous match where we saw them just backing off, feeling each other out. Tachikawa wants this win bad. Not saying Supernoon doesn't, but as we can clearly see right now,
he does. Getting that side swap so he can actually get the corner. Another attack from Tachikawa straight into the Beyblade.
Now this is definitely like almost like his hallmark right now. He's ready to hard tag, he's ready to save his characters, and he's really good at slipping in between the cracks to make sure he can do so. Plants that snapback, safe tag, draw down heavy there onto Kid Buu there. Not enough meter to make the kill, but it's going to be enough for one more hit on Kid Buu, regardless of whether he recovers up blue health or not.
Lariat coming out real fast. Kid Buu on Supernoon's team is sitting in the back, basically bleeding, getting a little bit of that blue life back, but his assist is going to come into play.
Exactly. I'm going to expect that he's going to stay almost strictly an assist and DHC character at this point in time, unless he needs it to happen later, but we'll come back to that. Right now we got Tachikawa's Go Tanks putting some work on Bardock.
And he's actually going to bring back in Kid Buu.
Yeah, he wants that kill. He wants to not have to deal with the assist or the damage.
Tachikawa not sitting on any bar, just kind of letting all of his bar rip. Supernoon going ahead and spinning a bar so he can get the corner that he needs.
And
nice down heavy from Tachikawa.
And that was one of those big things that you definitely know was a read, because not only did he have to be pushing down heavy, he needed to be teching the correct direction to get that down heavy as well. So great presence of mind there from Tachikawa.
Couple air key blasts, just kind of controlling the air a little bit. And Supernoon once again going back to his original ways, just kind of backing off.
Yeah, letting them come to you, letting you use your resources, get a little impatient, and he found the Dragon Rush to make his reversal here.
Plenty of bar to work with, so we're going to go straight into the level 3 for the knockdown. Tachikawa usually not using his sparking to save his first character, and it looks like Kid Buu is going to be done. 2-2 for both of the characters.
Very, very even match so far. This is just the first game, y'all. We got at least 2 more to go after this.
A little bit slow on the whiff punish there from Tachikawa. Goes for the down L.
Just finds the raw homing attack.
Getting a ton of mileage out of the converting off of the Vegeta assist. Got some Ghost, gonna use it for the knockdown instead, and no
Huge
sir.
Punish, yeah. He put the Ghost out and then he just waited. He saw the reflect, he anti-aired it.
Ghost gonna add a little bit of damage, and no tech there from Supernoon. Going down to his last character, Bardock.
Just Bardock by himself.
Level 3 sparking though.
And a huge cross-up sparking attack, whiff punish on the dive kick, and he goes for the snapback. Interesting.
I think throughout the times that they have played, one thing Supernoon has continued to do is always bring in Gotenks. Not only is the character, he has a better chance of coming back than Vegeta, but also just being able to take out that assist.
It's true. Lots of damage comes off of that assist. And unfamiliar neutral, like interesting uses of neutral, but if he keeps running into these excellent anti-airs from Tachikawa, it's not going to matter how many times he snaps in Gotenks. It's a defensive sparking attack. And ironically, sparking is a little bit counter to what Supernoon usually prefers to play. We've seen him be very patient, very willing to just hang back and let his opponent hang himself, but there's a time limit on Sparking Blast.
And just playing a little volleyball, looking like high Q over here. The down medium, finally challenging back Supernoon with the jab.
And those are those great, I love seeing that happen because it's rare for him, Supernoon, to do that, but when it came out, he knew it would work, and it did. And there's the slow staggers here. Huge patience here from Tachikawa. Waiting for his opportunity.
Biting at all.
And at the same time,
bites.
Supernoon staying safe. Not overextending too much. He didn't go for Dragon Rush, he didn't go for Box Dash. He just continued to stagger, and it paid off for him.
Well, this is very scary stuff here. Supernoon one hit away from just anything. Anything could take him out.
Tachikawa, on the other hand, sitting healthy with full health Vegeta almost. Sparking Blast ready to go.
74 seconds on the clock as well.
Plenty of bar, finds the jump light though, and that actually should do it for Tachikawa. The score is 1-1.
Big bang.
All right, already different. Already different here. The score is not going to be 3-0, Tachikawa says. Tachikawa needs 2 more to reset the bracket. Supernoon.
That is a very big mountain to climb.
Yeah, against in this game, against this man especially.
But Tachikawa looking like he's willing to climb that mountain.
Right. Finds the stand jab. Somehow avoided getting tagged by the Bardock assist. Snuck that in there. And a huge down heavy here from Supernoon as well. And this is the point where we're seeing, you know, this is the 4th game, 5th game they've played today.
Yeah,
so
everything that you've had on the line, you gotta pull it out now.
And you better hope that the set doesn't go so long that your opponent's gonna learn,
learn and remember.
And that, again, that's one of those big things that makes it difficult to compete. It's not just the gameplay, it's about how well you can adapt it.
Millie Rock on any block. Gonna put him right back in the corner. Dragon Rush is actually gonna bring Kid Buu right back in.
It's really big. If you can get another Dragon Rush here, that'd be tons of guaranteed damage on both players. And there's that 4-way mix-up we've been seeing all weekend. And Kid Buu is down.
Supernoon looking real good this match. Just needed 1 game to warm up. That's all that is.
Right. You're staying cold. Almost gets the conversion on Bardock, but lucky for Tachikawa, dropped. But here's that 4-way mix-up again. Aim side, high again. Nice conversion off the medium perfect attack. Is he dead? He might be dead.
He is definitely dead. Yeah, if you wanted to see more Gotenks, maybe you'll have to see in the next round. Oh,
no, we get to see some more
with the unfortunate drop.
Again, that's a hard breaker. Gotenks is going to go right back to the middle slot with his blue health recovering just a little bit. Tachikawa is going to let Vegeta rock for a little bit right here.
Not too bad of a position for Supernoon unless
he gets tagged there. And that was actually a really good timing there from Tachikawa. He had that overhead blocked. He didn't go immediately in. He dashed forward, made him flinch, picks up another level 3 here. He's going to need 1 more hit. Supernoon might use sparking. Oh, wow.
And that gets punished. He is going to bring Bardock right back in. Level 3. No way Tachikawa not having any of that. Not quite getting the punish that he needs. And a great tag.
Supernoon. Yeah, on the Dragon Rush.
All right. It's actually going to leave okay, finally gets the tag out on Bardock. Kid Buu coming in and finally landed a big hit on Tachikawa. Going to put him right down in the corner for the mix-up. Nice block on the mix-up from Tachikawa. Chooses the back off, but not far enough away and just gets caught by the spin.
That's another heartbreaker because you saw, again, Supernoon definitely had the startup of the down heavy there to anti-air that move. Just didn't work out for him.
Tachikawa just sitting on the 0 bar here, and Supernoon
staying calm. I'm extremely impressed so far by how well Supernoon is not cracking under pressure, not changing the way he's playing. Even when he had Bardock at that sliver of health, did not overcommit, just enforced his will in this game right now.
Land a little bit of a hit there, Tachikawa, but not quite enough to be able to convert. Supernoon landing his Dragon Rush. Plenty of bar to work with, so he could potentially bring him down just to like a sliver of health.
And again, it's rare that we see it. We'll see Tachikawa maybe use a Sparking Blast defensively here. Great, he tried to bait it, didn't quite get the punish though.
All right, Tachikawa finally getting his chance to put a little bit of offense in. Great blocks from Supernoon, but no tech on the Dragon Rush.
Gonna see level 3. No level 3 just yet. He was confident in the Sparking Blast mix-up, and he was correct. He finds the double high. And instead of using a level 3 for a hard knockdown, he just needs a level 1 for the kill.
This is definitely possible, especially because of what happened earlier by tagging in the character, Supernoon's Bardock not having any health. Ooh, goes for reflect, but not quite fast enough to get the punish on the reflect.
Now Tachikawa's Sparking Blast has run out. Supernoon has just started. Got the level 3 out. Did he push a button? He did not. It is blocked.
And he is going to stomp the yard. And that is going to be it for Tachikawa's Vegeta Supernoon.
They both know they've got a couple more games to go. They both know they got to stay focused this entire time. The score is 1-1 before the reset grand finals.
First game may have been a fluke. Who knows?
Who knows?
Tachikawa hopefully can show us that it was not. Supernoon getting that slight lead already.
Sneaky little cross-up, great tech.
Just getting tagged. Tachikawa with the side swap here. Has both assists available. Decides not to use either one, not quite yet.
One comes out, and alpha counter gets punished here by Supernoon. Tachikawa probably not going to go for a snapback or anything just yet on there.
I think Tachikawa's, the main thing is his offense is crazy with Kid Buu. I would be trying to take out Kid Buu as soon as possible. And also, while having that Gotenks assist, scary stuff.
Lots of blocks and tons of damage on these supers. Cell's dead off of 2 hits right there. And again, that's the benefit of being the attacker in this game as opposed to the defender.
Supernoon finally pushing forward a little bit, getting another Dragon Rush. I think that is one of the big things of this set and the last time that they played. Not getting any techs on those throws, but finally catching them in the air with an air-to-air. We'll see one level 1 and another. Straight into the level 3.
One touch here on Vegeta is going to take out Tachikawa. Supernoon again staying calm.
Wondering if he's going to try to tag out. No reflect there from Tachikawa. Oh, and wins out on that clash there. Tachikawa just barely getting Vegeta out. He's got to recover a lot of that blue life.
Yep, right back into regular Kid Buu.
Jumps back on the vanish, so he blocks it in the air. Supernoon in a real bad position here. And he has all 3 characters. Not going to spend any bar quite yet, but the next hit is definitely going to kill. And there it is. Gets caught by the low. Vegeta assist extension, knocking him all the way up and taking out his Bardock. Kid Buu, anchor Kid Buu just by himself.
It's a full team, 5 bars here from Tachikawa. Supernoon's got to be real careful because if he gets hit by a clean, maybe even a jab, he could actually die in 1 touch here. But instead, he finds a stand medium of his own. Something to start his comeback with.
Yeah, mentally, this is a big deal. If Tachikawa goes up 1 game, he is 1 game away from resetting. Supernoon does not want that because, whoa, Supernoon.
And we were watching all the times previously where that tornado was so hard to deal with. 2 heavies, anti-airs got hit beat, Dragon Rushes, homing attacks got beat. Finally, we would pull out
He tried so
3.
many things, and he finally works out with the level 3. Oh no, this looks like it might be it for Supernoon.
Sparking Blast was not activated yet, so Tachikawa's couple level 1s and a level 3, that should do it for the 3rd game.
So the big thing here is that he is 1 game away from resetting it.
Right.
And that has to be on Supernoon's mind. And he really doesn't want this to be reset.
Right. Definitely much easier just to win 1 set. Whereas on the other hand, Tachikawa was already accepted long ago. He's going to win the tournament, but he's going to do it by winning 6 games in grand finals. Supernoon, definitely the quote-unquote villain here, even though he's our hometown hero. Hold his place in grand finals.
Going right back to neutral, finally getting Bardock in, but he's going to bring Cell right back in. Leaves him in the corner, big elbow. And the pressure here, Tachikawa very, very good on defense. Nice block on the 4-way mix-up. Supernoon kind of just spinning all the bar that he can, doing anything he can to open up Tachikawa, but it is just not happening. The defense right now.
In all this, Kid Buu assist came back. And interesting that Tachikawa call out his assist somehow mitigated the Kid Buu assist, mitigated the mix-up, but just gets caught with the air-to-air there. Interesting snap out to Vegeta there.
I think one of the big things is the set does change once Vegeta is gone.
Right.
If you notice, Tachikawa is totally okay with just having Vegeta by himself, so maybe taking Vegeta out might help him unless...
Calling Vegeta in might hurt him as well. He just got tagged in by Vegeta there. Easily tagged right back out. It's going to hurt a lot. Actually, it's going to kill Cell. All of that bar is completely gone. Tachikawa going up a character.
That defense really playing out for Tachikawa. First character going down. Kind of a backdash. Not really taking any risk quite yet.
Again, this is exactly how Supernoon is comfortable playing. Tachikawa may have cracked the code, potentially, but Supernoon gets the punish on the bounce back attack there, off of the homing attack, right into level 3. I don't think he's in the corner, so the mix-up may not be as strong, but let me not speak too loud. And actually an early sparking here from Tachikawa this time. Kind of rare for him.
I think this one is because he smells blood, smells the fear in Supernoon, so he's just going to try to take out a character. Kind of bring in Vegeta, interestingly enough. Does have 2 good assists available, but Supernoon is
all over him. Level 3 spark or level 2 sparking is available. This actually probably will not kill. Don't let me speak too soon on this.
Only has the 2 characters available, so we're not going to see a kill, but we are going to see a hard knockdown after this level 3. No sparking from Tachikawa, which is a real big deal here.
Just has to eat this mix-up as he did and responded perfectly. Hard tagged away from the throw, but got tagged by the lariat on the way in.
All right. Nice reflect on the Vegeta assist. Vanishes. Are we going to see a hard tag from Tachikawa? Not quite yet. Totally okay with leaving the character in, it seems.
Changing things up. Gotenks got blasted just a little bit there, but it didn't matter. Wasn't the point character. Early combo right into level 3. Recognize both his assists were gone.
Oh, just getting caught by a little bit of the key blast there. Goes for the reflect, but tags straight into Kid Boo's loving arms.
Loving foot.
Loving foot.
And knees.
All right, gonna convert off of the Vegeta assist, and I believe that is gonna be it for Supernoon's Kid Buu.
It's a lot of damage.
That was a lot of damage. Bardock coming in lonely, no friends, just Bardock. 3 bars though. Just gonna get hit by a raw tag, no bar though. Tachikawa usually spinning all of his bar. Most of the time do see just 0. Oh, I actually really like this.
Right to the snapback instead of doing some kind of hard knockdown in that situation. He's got to take out as many characters as he possibly can to mount this comeback. He is backing up, kind of like he's want to do. Not committing at all, waiting for his opportunity, but Tachikawa was ready.
And Tachikawa resets the bracket.
We're going to see another 3 games here. Double elimination bracket. The score is now reset to 0-0. At this point, the next person to win 3 games is going to be our champion.
It's like Tachikawa knows that everybody wants more Dragon Ball. He's the crowd favorite.
Right.
You know, he's like, I'm doing everyone a favor here.
Is he the one doing that, or is Supernoon the one that allowed this to happen?
Good point.
That's the question, right? Now, he looks pretty pensive on the camera right now. And he's not shaking up. He's staying calm. Seems like that's kind of his MO, and he's doing a good job of not cracking, but he is going to have to make some changes to his gameplay if he wants to win this tournament.
And that's a lot to think about. The guy that you just 3-0'd, now coming back and resetting the bracket in grand finals. That's a big deal.
Very much so. Now here's another thing to think about. Earlier when they were playing, it was a little bit earlier in the day. So, might be, if both players warmed up a little bit, maybe made all the difference.
Yeah, Tachikawa making a ton of adjustments to bring him all the way back to this point.
On the other hand, Supernoon maybe not quite making as many so far. I still haven't seen too many punishes on hard tags. I haven't seen too many, let's say, yeah, no, I feel like that's a big thing. Gets a good conversion off the Bardock assist right there.
Oh,
great dragon rush right through that reflect.
Tries to reflect an attack that never came, just gets the Dragon Rush and goes straight into a level 3 with Cell. Man, that crowd to the right, they are done for. Goes for Reflect, crosses up, not quite hitting a button fast enough, but is still going to open up Supernoon.
Drops a conversion. Gives him another chance to block everything, but just gets tagged by the charge-up punch. No assist conversion there. Went for the fuzzy block, but somehow Supernoon completely avoided it.
GoTics just flying out.
Supernoon again able to reset back to neutral, just backdashing away, letting Tachikawa come to him. Past couple of times this has not worked out though. And now he's in the corner. Blue beat combo conversion by Tachikawa. Sets up and goes for the setup.
Nice Reflect. He only got hit by one ghost, so he actually still got out. That is going to be real good for Supernoon. Goes for the jump jab, not quite.
Huge air-to-air there. Might be able to get the kill here to 2 level 1s. Not quite, just a sliver of health on Kid Buu. Definitely going to be seeing maybe a tag, maybe a DHC. Definitely once Kid Buu out of there. Save DHC, and of course Supernoon has no bar to really get a hard punish on that. He does get the Kamehameha though.
And it actually
Kid
took
Buu
out
is dead.
Kid Buu.
Exactly. Now unlike say in Marvel vs. Capcom series or some other games, when you do a DHC, super combo into another super combo, that both characters stay on screen. Supernoon is definitely going to take advantage of this advantage here. It's another level 3.
Supernoon in a real good position for after this reset. Still no sparking from Tachikawa. Totally okay with just blocking. Oh, that might, yes, it did hit. Here's some more volleyball action for you.
Going through all his defensive options, Tachikawa is. Cannot forget about the raw level 3.
Vegeta coming in hot.
Hard
real
tag
hot.
right into Dragon Rush.
Probably just needs just wants to make sure. Could have probably gone away with just doing a level 1.
Right.
Goes for the level 3. Has to make sure that he takes out a character.
Absolutely. And maybe he wanted to keep Vegeta in as well as the other thing there. Didn't want to tag after GoTenks lose that blue health.
Still got a little bit of that blue health to get back. He's sitting comfortably back there while Vegeta is just getting his face pushed in.
And Supernoon is going to leave Vegeta in instead of doing that snap back. And a sneaky little empty jump low. Tags Vegeta right there. Plenty of bar for just a regular level 3. One more mix-up here.
Now, usually we see Tachikawa try to do everything he can to save Vegeta for his last position. So, yes, he is actually going to get a spark. What a stand jab.
That was a huge conversion as well. Really high stand jab. Really fast jump cancel. Just amazing presence of mind here from Tachikawa. Finds that rocket kick as well. And to level 1. No level 3. Maybe recognized a little too late that it wasn't going to kill. But finds that couple of jump heavies, instant overheads, regular overheads. Supernoon
This
sleeping.
is like the most Dragon Ball match we've seen in this top 8. All the vanishes, all the sparking, all the bars, straight into the level 3.
And just again, still just a sliver of health. Vegeta is not out of it just yet, and he gets the hard tag into GoTenks.
That is one of the big things that we've seen is Tachikawa takes a character out, brings in GoTenks, spins the EX for the spin, just to make himself safe. Even if you get hit by it, he gets a full combo, and now he's going to get a full combo on Supernoon's Kid Buu, straight into the level 3. 1, 2, and 3.
Right into the spinning attack would have been a variety of wake-up options other than maybe block. Not a huge conversion, and Supernoon gets to get out of this situation. Not scot-free by any means, but definitely able to play the game he wants to play.
Nice conversion there off of the Vegeta assist. That's the reason why I wanted to put him in the back. I believe we're going to see 2 level 1s here. If he's not done, he is going to have a little bit of life.
There,
almost gets the extension. And that's going to work out a lot better for Supernoon. He does have the bar to take out Vegeta.
And a little bit rare here. We see GoTenks as Tachikawa's last character right now instead of Vegeta like usual. Let's see what Anchor GoTenks can make happen with no sparking, no meter. Finds the raw jump heavy is actually going to be pretty big. Gotenks solo combo may not be able to build the 3 bars. So.
But enough to at least do the knockdown, ghost setup, and Supernoon.
With the gutsy reflecting the crouch light.
What a great response to that. And I think that was one of the first times that we've actually seen a punish to that.
It's backing up. Still very, very tense. All 3 characters in play right now can absolutely die off of just 1 hit.
Oh, Supernoon not biting, getting hit by the overhead and just getting caught afterwards. Guard got broken. 1 character apiece. Next hit is going to be it.
This is definitely how you know the tensions are riding high, because in any normal situation, even online with lag, the universal overhead is usually not too difficult to react to and block.
Oh, just barely getting the super dash. Not quite going to take out the character.
Spinning out. And that was great patience there by Supernoon.
Yeah.
Seeing the EX Tornado every game in this match has always been just a weird decision point. And we see Supernoon lose out most of the time, every time. The down heavies would whiff. The level 3 worked that one time, but you know, the down heavy would go on the wrong side and all that. This time, Supernoon stayed calm. You saw him twitching a little bit, but he waited for him to come down.
Just got clotheslines the child. I'm like, that's not right. And it was funny too, just because Tachikawa reels back in his chair like, come on, man. Are you serious?
Adaptation. Tachikawa wants maybe a new bottle of water or something.
So,
taking a break from that one. Not letting Supernoon get too much momentum back. Maybe that was a bit of a metagame play right there. And now we're back to that calm. Supernoon letting his heart rate calm back down. Playing that clean focus game like he prefers to do.
Should be feeling a bit more comfortable now that he's at least up 1 game. Definitely playing a lot better than he was in that first set. The first set was pretty close regardless of the, what was it, 3-2?
It was, yeah. And every single game was down to, you know, the last character.
And all these matches are coming down to the wire, too.
These 2 definitely deserve to be in the top 2. Now we're just trying to figure out who deserves to be.
Nice guy. Wow.
I was wondering.
Not even the water for himself.
He asked for another bottle of water, even though he had a completely new one, but he got one for his buddy Supernoon.
You know, his gameplay might be a little scummy, but him as a person, no. That's a good guy.
That's the mix-up, though.
Yeah, I know. Maybe he's gonna give him the bottle of water and then just hit him with an ugly mix-up. I don't trust it. If he had handed me a water, I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah, we saw him
yesterday. You can keep the water. You're good. I don't want it. All right, so we're going to get back into this grand final set. Supernoon is up a game. Tachikawa having to win 3 games. Supernoon having to win 2 for this Dragon Ball grand final set at OpTic Arena. So I'm wondering how they're going to start off this next match. Usually,
we've seen everything
so
we've
seen super dashes, lariats,
dash backs, jump forwards. Okay, staying pretty, you know, not too crazy. I feel like they got all the crazy out of them already. Tachikawa gets a huge starter there, blocked the key blast, but gets hit by the stand medium kick.
A little bit of an up back. Supernoon just trying to get some space. Goes right back in and a great tech on the Dragon Rush from Tachikawa.
Finds another huge jump heavy in. Oh, no, that was Supernoon. Found the jump heavy on Tachikawa this time. Right back into the same corner. Tables turned just a little bit. And there's that same thing. Just the raw tag into the EX Tornado spin. Patience on Supernoon, just waited. Huge tech again by Tachikawa. Nice reset there by Supernoon. Picks up Gotenks all the way back down to the corner, right into the level 3.
All right.
Safe options here.
Bardock kind of not really helping him out there, actually pushing him a bit away.
Right. If he had blocked it, it would have been much easier to punish. That was an interesting interaction on that medium version of the perfect attack. Supernoon drops the combo. Tachikawa very ready to pick up afterwards.
Kind of the same game plan from Supernoon. Backs up a bit. Wants to make sure that he's out of spacing to where he can react to everything. Great Bardock assist call.
He was definitely negative in that situation, potentially even punishable. Bardock was there to cover him, and instead, Kid Buu is going to potentially
a little bit close.
Drops the combo, drop. Huge heartbreak again.
Not going to tag Kid Buu out quite yet. Totally okay with just leaving him in if he can get the mix-up. And he's going to, Supernoon's actually going to tag in the Kid Buu of his own.
Yeah, gets a safe one. Not a huge punish. And the classic hard tag into Gotenks, the extra tornado throw. What are you going to do about it? Well, there's the Candy solo version of the four-way mix-up covered by Cell himself, Supernoon.
Straight into another level 3. Plenty of bar to work with, and he also has sparking. Totally okay with blocking and just raw tags.
Much rather hard tag instead of homing or sparking blast or anything else.
I think if Supernoon had stayed on the ground a bit more when he was, instead of jumping back, he would be able to react to a lot of these super dashes. And you just see that he just went for a down heavy right there in the air, so he's going to get caught by the super dash. And now Tachikawa's going to take his chance.
And just that hard tag punishing that backdash there. Not much bar here from Supernoon though, not going to hurt too bad. Tachikawa though sitting on 5 bars, he's going to blow some of it immediately. Unscaled damage on the level 3 is going to hurt a lot.
Runs up, stomps, and goes straight into a Dragon Rush.
And that's one of those respectful mix-ups because the gap in between that stagger is extremely huge. It's only when you've established the fear in your opponent that something like that works. Supernoon does lose the Kid Buu as a result.
Oh, nice punish there. Full screen Kamehameha from Supernoon.
And Supernoon again, lacking in meter, so he's not going to be able to finish it out. Goes in and uses another one immediately, but down to 0 bars. Works out for him. Tachikawa Kid Buu goes down.
Finally taking out a character, and Tachikawa really good about tagging his characters, so just to take out one is really good. But Vegeta sitting comfortably back there with the evil smirk and sparking on deck.
Now, so is Bardock on the backside of Supernoon's team as well, though. We're going to slug it out a little bit with these two characters first. Tachikawa definitely up quite a bit in resources on that meter, though. Able to spend that level 3. And next hit should kill Cell. We'll see if Supernoon decides to use that sparking, which he does.
Finally spins the sparking, 2 bars. Can't. Now that one he actually can't super dash through. That is real, unless he staggers it quite a bit. Are we going to see a tag to Gotenks? All right. Bringing him all the way down.
Much rather fight against
literally pushing him all the way into the corner and finally taking him out of the corner. And that is probably going to be it for Gotenks.
And that's another one of those classic respectful mix-ups. He didn't cross him up. He didn't throw him. He didn't do a high. He just kind of waited a little bit and then did homing attack. And got him. Tachikawa down to, again, we've seen this so many times. Vegeta almost full health, full sparking.
Quite confident in his Vegeta.
Right. And there's that hard tag to beat the stagger on the low. Supernoon perfectly willing to run out the clock here, except he gets tagged with a down heavy trying to cross up in the air.
Right in the final flash. He is going to have the hard knockdown.
And the level 3 from Supernoon pulls it out. That might have been the first.
Get off me.
Both players just now, we saw the first wake-up level 3s for the first time on both sides. And the raw homing attack. Key blast cancel, optimal damage here from Tachikawa. This might be a dead Bardock.
And another final flash right back to back. Taking out that character. He does have a little bit of time left on that sparking.
Got quite a bit, actually, with the level 3 sparking attack. Definitely a couple of interactions. You'll see his face start to flash white when it starts to run out. Supernoon's not afraid, though. He staggers into the throw. Gonna use that level 3 to go and burn off some time? No, he does not.
Here comes Super.
Got a huge bait on the DP.
And he melee rocks on any block. There he goes, straight bringing him down into the level 3. That he has to be hurting after that one. Oh, not
down.
even.
Supernoon. My mind
Deep
is
sigh of relief
blown.
from Supernoon. Tachikawa can't be too happy about that.
My mind is blown that Supernoon had the presence of mind to dodge the DP there, because that was actually the first one that
we've seen Tachikawa do.
That is not a key part of his defense, but Supernoon was ready.
Yeah, usually what we see from Tachikawa is just a lot of blocks to reflex, block, tag, reflect, tag. But now, Supernoon trying to show Tachikawa that, hey, don't you remember when I 3-0'd you? I don't think you remember that.
Let me remind you real fast. But Tachikawa's got the first hit. Supernoon, that defensive read, down heavy, on his own wake up, getting that all out of there.
Oh, finally. Usually we see a tech there from Tachikawa, real good about teching all these Dragon Rush. Oh, an unfortunate misinput there from Supernoon, but still gets a pickup. Doesn't end up spinning any bar, and it looks like he's going to lose his Kid Buu. Kid Buu probably, if not his Gotenks, if not his Vegeta, that is one of his real strong characters. Losing that assist, this is going to be tough.
That EX Tornado coming out of neutral still is negative on block. There's a four-way mix-up, cross-up high this time. Supernoon.
Supernoon in the perfect position to take this grand finals.
It's a hard knockdown. It's not over yet at all for Tachikawa, though. 1.5 characters left. Alpha counter was good, but it did not get the conversion afterwards, so a big waste of an extra bar there, actually.
Now, if you could at least take out one character, that is going to be good. But, man, if one of these characters goes down, or if he's forced to use sparking, this is going to be real bad.
Yeah, he just got tagged on the stagger heavy there. Lucky for Tachikawa, unfortunate for Supernoon, a drop on that combo. But Supernoon doesn't mind. He's just back to neutral again, and a great
nice punish from Supernoon.
And a call out with a perfect attack.
He's definitely done. Yeah, let's just go ahead and put the gravestone down now for Gotenks.
This is huge. Again, just Vegeta by himself, but this time it's against all three characters. Supernoon is definitely turning it up a little bit. Usually he's very content to just kind of hang out, let you kill yourself, but he wants to win this tournament now. Tachikawa is not giving up just yet.
Oh, walks up with the overhead, the reflected tag. Supernoon going to put him right back into the corner. Gets into level 3. Now Tachikawa has a couple choices here. He can reflect, maybe another gutsy DP, but he does have sparking, probably going to be his safest option there. Still, wow, actually chooses the block.
Which is dangerous because this is all in box and finds the sparking blast.
Now one of those things with sparking that early when they have 3 characters left, it's going to be real tough. He's probably going to run out of it on the second character. Might not even have a chance to get down to that second character.
That's assuming he even gets a hit. Instead, he gets opened up for the 3rd time in a row.
Supernoon looking to close things out. That sparking is saving Vegeta quite a bit.
Yeah, he's probably not dead yet. Probably one more hit, but you know, with enough level 1 supers here,
he might be dead from this. He might be done. Yo!
Supernoon is your
Supernoon
champion.
taking it 3-0 over Tachikawa.
Really
winning
good showing
the
by
OpTic
Tachikawa.
Arena Dragon Ball FighterZ tournament.
And we see that sigh of relief as opposed to any huge celebration. We know that was a slug. That was a rough fight for both players there.
Tachikawa.
Lots of respect by both of these players right here.
Great stuff for him resetting that set.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but man, the water assist did not help.
You messed up, Tachikawa. Nice guy.
Yeah, good stuff there.